Hey everyone, it's the Blazer King with King's Critiques for My Hero Academia, and I am the #1 procrastinator when it comes to recording my own YouTube content because, well, I'm just gonna put a little bit of light on this. Scarlet and Violet come out in 3 days, so I was trying to finish some hunts on other Pokemon games before Scarlet and Violet. Now, two of those are very unlikely to finish before the game's release. So those are going to be put back on the back burner and I'll rejoin them at some point in the future. But I'm going to spend the next 3 days trying to catch up as much as possible to the recorded content because the weekend stuff is already mostly caught up on. That's why I only have to watch one episode of this and everything else that was uploaded on Saturday. So as long as I can catch up to the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, well, not even Friday, because Friday is just Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer and Arknights, which I'm also caught up to. So that's two shows that can be like, well, the long and short of it is the weekend stuff is going to end up getting backed up again at least by a week thanks to the game's release. But as long as I catch up to Monday through Thursday, doesn't matter as much. That said, if you haven't seen the episode of My Hero Academia by the time you see this upload, do go and pull me up alongside to list my comments as it goes along, or leave me running in the background. Let me get the watch time, because that would be much appreciated, as would be a like and subscribe button, because as you know, not as many people who turn on the content are subscribed as they could be. That said, let's get to say the least. The worst villain we've seen so far. For the record, since they're showing this scene, I'm gonna mention right now, like, outside of Deku outpowering Shigaraki, do you wanna know who could be the ultimate in shutting Shigaraki down? That little girl right there is actually the best weapon they have against Shigaraki outside Deku outright outpowering him. And again, not a manga reader, so I don't know if that's the answer they eventually came to. But I'm just saying, like, I forgot the little girl's name. I know it's horrible, but we got introduced to her 2 seasons ago, so. But I do remember what her quirk is, and her quirk is to steal other people's quirks she's in the presence of. So, like, she literally could just be thrown at Shigaraki and probably outlast being vaporized to take that power. Then again, Shigaraki is also having a bunch of different quirks piled on top of that. So for all we know, I guess maybe my call's wrong, and she'd have to like sift through every quirk inside of him to get to the important one. So I guess I have a really good thought process of using her, but it's also a bad thought process because it's like, what if it's like erasers where it just takes like the ability that's in current use, and has to like shuffle through everything else to get to decay. Wow. Can, can we? Oh wait, maybe Decker's mom wasn't actually listening to the broadcast because I think maybe she's actually doing something else. And again, I just want to point out like I have a lot of favorite characters from this show, but like on the hero end of things, the main waifu, I'm gonna say it's Shoto's sister, because like I mean, even in this image where she's not showing off any goods, she's still really pretty. So they showed Deku's mom, Shoto's family, Bakugo's mother, one for all, intro skip. and last screen for the intro timestamp, and we're going. Well, seeing as how he's basically the ultimate villain now. You're right, but it didn't. So it seems the three of you are going to need to help take those things out while Endeavor continues to deal with Shigaraki. Though it seems like Shigaraki's just having fun with Endeavor. Meanwhile, Ryuki just totally got shut down. This motherfucker. Well, that's not good. So they're stronger than the ones that could talk. Okay, can we just talk about how Gran Torino said, "You two hide yourselves. You two who are stronger than 80% of us pro heroes." Because they're totally gonna listen. And, like, Deku aims to be the next number one hero, so, like, going to hide is not his way of doing things. Yeah, even he knows those two are the strongest option they have. Still need to watch the My Hero movies. Maybe I'll look up the two of them I don't own and do that at some point. You won't make it, but he will. See, he's thinking with his head. Teamwork. You're not going anywhere, dude. Yeah, a lot of good that almost did. Like, that was supposed to be your job in the first place, and then he got close. See, okay, that statement brought up a couple of questions. One, does he mean literally? Or does he just mean the spiritual factor that the, you know, original holders of All for One and One for All were siblings? That's probably what he meant. Then again, Shigaraki's background is still, like, mostly unknown, because he does have his own family, but that doesn't mean shit in anime. Okay, so yeah, it was the first thought process and the, like, metaphorical aspect of things. This is anime. I can never, like, be too sure about statements like that meaning just the one thing, but he just okay. Damn, like Shiraki being more than just his quirk is kind of a problem though. Like being brute strength is an issue. Damn, Bakugo unleashing his best move. Don't think it mattered worth anything, but I like how Endeavor just forms his own wings now. It's actually kind of badass. Yeah, and she doesn't end up in good condition by the end of this episode, from what I've seen. Sadly. Oh yeah, plus there's that thing. That's also quite the issue. That is the idea, yes. Yeah, now Mount Lady has to fucking 1v1 Machia. That's not a fun fight to look forward to. Also, can we just say that him joining the fight with Shigaraki and everyone else will also turn into a gigantic problem, so it'll be fun to see how they decide to handle him. Yeah, Mount Lady's the only one that can, like, match him size wise. Don't know about strength wise. Did. You did have an advantage. Yeah, and most of them do not handle anything. Cannot handle shit. Sorry, my phrasing was off. And this ice douchebag. Yeah, it is. That's what you get for being a villain. Oh, also, I thought the cement guy got beat by this ice dude earlier. Well, oh, yeah, he did say incomplete. Okay, now I'm gonna predict what's gonna happen, how Midnight ends up how she does. She's gonna think her power can affect this dude. He's like 40,000 times bigger than your average man. So, like, your pheromones aren't gonna affect him, sweetheart. So, like, hopefully you don't die by the end of this, because, like, you're still in the upper echelon of waifus for the show, but, like, if you do, well, I guess that's your own fault for being stupid. Wow. He just tossed Mount Lady. Yeah. Well, suppose that's what happened to her. Wasn't even because of the big guy. It was because the villains outsmarted her. So I guess I was wrong. Nope. A lot of you are about to die. Hey, a lot of you are about to die. No, you want to know the stupidest part? Honestly, I think of all of them who could actually stop this dude in his tracks, maybe not beat him, but stop in his tracks, is that little piece of shit. Because, like, if he can create an infinite amount of his little sticky orb things, it'll at least stop the gigantic guy from, like, moving around temporarily. Can't say it'll help long term, but it'll help temporarily. Oh, I guess that's not a bad idea since her method didn't work. So let's appreciate the gravity on the titties for her, because even in such a brutal situation, they're making her look good. Oh, good, and some of the other villains went to ambush her. I mean, she'll probably be fine, because she has skin exposed, so her pheromones can just go. Yeah, she's injured for sure. Hopefully she survives the sneak attack, but He's figure out how to make jokes in the middle of this. Okay, hold on. Are they really trying to make us believe that out of 6 seasons, it's only been a year, especially with all of the miscellaneous time lapses we've had? I highly doubt that. But what are you supposed to really do with that? I still love the one guy who's basically just a Gen 1 Super Saiyan, or Gen 1 Saiyan. Because he has on the fucking Frieza armor and a scouter. Of course, that's where that cuts. So the condition of Mount Lady and Midnight are a question mark. Mount Lady's hanging on, but for how long? And now all the kids are gonna have to put up a stand against someone who's, oh, 4 stories tall minimum, and the strength of 2 minimum All Mights. Yeah, I totally believe that this will go over alright. This is about the era where I kept seeing shit trend on Twitter just back to back to back to back to back because of all the shit that was happening. And, huh. I mean, shit. What we really need to take on Machia is a real Titan killer. Jokes aside, though, like, fingers crossed that this goes over well for most of them, because we're getting into the era where so many main characters are gonna die. Like, so many main characters. Like, we've already lost a villain, and I can't think of any, like, important heroes that are dead yet. Because, I mean, Hawks was injured, but Takoyami got him out of there, so Hawks might still be alive, but, like, we've already seen a few, like, mid-heroes die because of decay. So I suppose the question is, who else will we see live or die? To the non-manga readers, let me know your opinions in the comment section down below, as well as, of course, about any other shows, movies, thoughts of this show, etc. I should be watching, or whatever, this season, next season, or in general. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my main channel in the description down below. Ring both bells like Facebook, Twitter, to keep updated with things. TikTok, upload videos under 10 minutes from both channels. Twitch, subscribe there for benefits. Can do so Twitch Prime for free. All of the subscriptions help out immensely. Over there is instant gratification. Over here I need a little under 150 for partner, as well as a ton of watch time. So don't forget to check out playlist here. Video recommended there. Until next time, Ben the Blaze Gang with Kritique out. Ta-ta for now.